I'm eating shrimp. I don't feel good. I'm eating shrimp and grits with tomatoes, potatoes. Hey, it's a little spicy. It goes up in your nasal passages when you damn burp. Oh, it's not a good sensation. Part of my chores are done. Still got the rest of them. Well, breakfast was actually a generic mac and cheese cup that I found in the cabinet that tastes like I was eating some grown man's fungus feet. So this is second breakfast. They actually taste good. That was really nasty. I had to chase it with Mountain Dew to be able to swallow. It was quite chewy too, because I'm assuming that I didn't cook it long enough. It was probably 4 minutes and 30 seconds instead of 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Woo! That's some spicy meatballs. Ooh. My blue eyeballs are watering. There's some cayenne pepper in this damn grits and damn shrimp. And it's went up into my damn brain when I burped. And my little eyeballs are burning. I think my neighbors are prejudiced against other races, or maybe they're just ignorant because the new neighbors next door has put up a dang, I reckon they rented it. The new neighbors next door has put up a damn Confederate freaking flag. I ain't been asleep. We covered this before. When I'm up early, it's because I ain't been to bed. Or I woke up in the middle of the night. Now, listen here. If you dump over my drink, I'm going to have some words with you. Leave that alone. I'm always tired. I can't sleep. I got to go let Patrick out as soon as I get done eating. But I just don't know what goes through people's brains. In a little bitty community in the middle of downtown, to put a big ass fucking Confederate flag outside of your house. It's 2025. It's not 1818. We took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi, and we took a little bacon and we took a little damn beans. We're not firing the cannons until they melted down and then grabbed an alligator for another round. It's down 2025 when your next door neighbor could be running a black long train up in here. I guess they love all the black men that come in and out of my house on a weekly basis. And then they leave. Sometimes not all the way clothed as they come in the house. It is innocent, but it don't look that way. They get too hot up in this bitch like I do. And I can't take my shirt off because I got boobs. And they don't. Yeah. I seen Gently used. A vibration. Commotion apparatus at the American thrift store for the low price of $19.95. It was just gently used, y'all. I thought about getting it and mailing it to somebody. And one of them packages, used dillios. They'll sell anything at the thrift store. None of my babies are mixed, no. I'm gonna find somebody that I can't freaking stand and find their address or ask them for their address. I'm gonna send them a Christmas card, and then they're gonna get in the mail a package that says used Delios. It's like $4 to send it to them, and they have to go to the damn post office and pick that shit up. I'm gonna do it. And I know the perfect person. My ex that was an ass to me. Not my kids, none of my kids' daddy, but my ex that thinks that he's holy moly. And it don't say who it's from. It just says Delio, and then it says inside of it on a little pamphlet, you've been pranked. So he'll have to go all the way to the damn post office to pick this dang thing up, and everybody at the post office is going to see this, and it's going to have his name on it. Also, did you know that you can sign people up to get a home visit from the Jehovah's Witnesses to tell them about Jesus Christ? Well, now you do. I may or may not have done that to somebody a couple of times. I shouldn't be drinking. Why? Why shouldn't I? It's getting fucking hot. It's making my nose run. If I don't drink, I'm going to burn up from the inside out. You better be glad it's root beer. I thought about it. I thought about ordering me some little Miller pony to let my pony run. But one sip and I'd probably be on my ass over here on the floor like a little turpin that had got flipped over, and I ain't got nobody to flip me up right side and put me in the bed. So I better not do none of that shit. Good morning. Come roll me over. I've fallen and can't get up. Certain things you shouldn't do anymore. The last time I done that, I flipped the damn kitchen table over one little shot of 99 bananas, and poured out a whole damn jug of milk on somebody, and flipped the damn cinnamon buns into the sink. And it took two people to carry me to the couch. And they gave me something to eat, and I don't remember nothing for about 12 hours after that. But that whole room was fucking spinning, and there was two of everything. Never ever again. Grits and shrimp, and I got little red tomatoes in it, spicy. Me and my friend drank a big old bottle of wine. It was just some cheap dumb shit. Like $12. Boomer's Farm or something. Y'all remember Boomer's Farm? Cheapest damn bottle you can buy. I finally found the damn bed after 3 or 4 tries to foot of her bed to damn just lie out like a lizard and pass my ass out. I missed the first 2 times that I tried to fall down on it like a tree that had been cut in the woods. That 3rd time was a charm. I finally hit it. Trying to hit the end of the bed instead of the floor. A few hours later, I get a frantic phone call from my grandma. Oh God, Joanna, where are you at? When are you coming home? As soon as I sober up and work and drive, it was the 4th of July. And there was a lot of roadblocks, and I didn't want to go to jail for a DUI. Yeah, you shouldn't eat spicy food at 10 a.m. Yes, it is. It's some beer. Don't spoil it. Let them think what they want. Oh God, it's 10 a.m. You got a problem. I have a lot of problems. That's beside the point. But anyway, I sobered up a little bit, or I thought I was alright to drive home. I probably shouldn't have been driving, but my grandma was acting like a damn spaz. So I decided it was better than her calling the popo on me and putting out a missing persons on me because I wouldn't come my fucking ass home. So I drove from Blount County all the way back past Smith Lake in Coleman. I was probably still a little bit buzzed, but I wasn't really like abbreviated and intoxicated or whatever. I knew what I was doing, and I wasn't going to run into somebody and squish them. But I probably should have waited a few more hours. Wasn't very intelligent thing to do, but I was in my 20s. I didn't do a lot of intelligent things back then. Anyway, I made it home and slept it the rest of the way off. I felt like shit the next day. Had to take me a BC. Had a hangover. Whew! Worst damn hangover I've ever had. Besides that one where I had to get up and I had 2 screaming kids. That one was worse. I know what Dracula felt like when he got woke up too damn soon and the sun was still out. That shit just hurts. Nothing will sober you up quicker than a toddler and a damn 7-month-old baby screaming in your dang ear. Now I have a screaming kid too, and I feel like I've got a hangover, but it's just because I ain't had enough sleep. So I'm going to go take him outside and let him frolic around in the heat. And when I'm about to pass out, I'll bring him back in. I'm going to tie him out until I get his pen put up. I'm going to start weaning him next week. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get damn goat food because Tractor Supply charges 14 arms and 16 legs, and I think I can get it from Chewy or Walmart for free shipping. But I can't find nowhere to get no damn hay. So I guess he just won't get nothing but alfalfa pellets. Because I I can't get no fresh hay. I've tried, like, unless you know somebody that's growing it and go buy it from them. There might be somebody close by that's going to sell some for Hallow's Eve that I can get some from. But Tractor Supply, they don't have none, or it's too expensive. Like, they want like $60. Fresh hay, H-A-Y. Hell, I can't spell today. Well, I can't really travel. I'd have to have delivery. And I don't want a whole bunch because it'll run. That's why I was trying to, pay like $20 or $30 for it for Tractor Supply and have it sent over here. And then just give him a little bit of it. But, hell, I might as well just plant some out here in the yard and then I could just cut it myself. I'll look on there and see if I can find anybody local that might bring it over here to me for about $6 or $7 for gas. If not, I can buy a bag of alfalfa pellets and mix it in with these feed pellets, and that's just the same damn thing. We had a horse that had upper respiratory problems, and he couldn't eat hay because the dust was settling on his lungs and making him sick. So we had to give him alfalfa pellets. It's good. It's food day. I waited all week for this. And I'm also going to put some vitamins in it. Make sure he gets enough vitamin K. A vitamin K deficiency or a vitamin B12 deficiency can cause him to get riggers or polio. So, no, I don't. I don't need no vitamin D. I'm a vampire. I only come out at night. It's too fucking hot. And if you're talking about DICK, I don't need none of that either. It causes penis poisoning. Penis poisoning leads to little small humans that cry and pull your hair out. Headbutt you and bite the end of your nipple off, and you have to tape it back on and put ointment on it until it grows back together, and you might have permanent nerve damage in one of your breasts. Yeah. And now I have this pinching pain in my boobie over here when I had my period, where she clamped down and took the tip off. It's fun. It's just a tip. Yeah. You just glue it back on. It'll grow back on. Yeah, I stuck it back on. It was fine. I took her and had her tooth filed down. She had a little pointy tooth, so I took her to the dentist, and I had to hold her while she screamed and fought, and they filed it down. Yep. You don't know what torture is until you breastfeed a toddler with teeth. I'm just saying. When I had my twins in 2032, according to Facebook, I done one of them stupid little tests about when you're going to have a baby again. It said twins, a boy and a girl in 2032. So when I have them, I have to have one of them breastfeeding pillars where I can prop them up because my arm goes to sleep after a while. I don't want to drop one of them. I'd be bad. I'll have to have me a wrap where I can stick one on the front and the other one on the back. That way I can clean and stuff in here and baby wear. I had to have one on each side. Be a combo set. I know I can just train one of these dogs to be like Nanny off of Peter Pan, and she can just take care of the kids while I do all the housework. Well, anyway, I gotta hurry up and drink this so I can let Patrick Swayze out. No, I'm not Silent Hill. The hills have the eyes. I'm not in West Virginia. We're not in the hills up there. I'm not mutated. Sorry. You'll have to find you somebody else that is. That is one of the worst movies that I've ever watched in my life, and I will never go into a damn desert. As much as I want to go see Arizona and the Grand Canyon, I will never go in the damn desert. You couldn't pay me. No, the hills has eyes. It's about these people that move up into the damn hills of West Virginia. I think West Virginia was the damn state. And they get in contact with some kind of bioagent. And it mutates their cells. And they breed, they capture people and eat them and breed with some of them, keep women alive for breeders. And their babies come out with the mutations. And I will never go in the damn desert. On the second one was worse than the first one. And why I thought that it was a good idea to watch that messed up crap, I will never know. But I did. Wrong Turn is about inbred people that live out in the woods and they capture people for food. And I don't know what state that is. But that's a damn horrible ass movie too. Ugh. But anyway, in the second one, it starts off with they go out there in the desert where they're doing the dig because they haven't heard from these people and they can't find them. And one of their cell phones are still pinging. And they find this man inside of the damn porta potty, inside the toilet part, trapped in there, and he's been nailed in there. They're bored over him. And they take the board out and pull him out, and he's covered in fecal matter and urine. And they wash him off. And the other one says to his partner. He said, there ain't no sense in it. He ain't gonna make it. He's not grown a whole lot. He's a little bit bigger. And he said, what happened to him? He said they cut little tiny cuts all over him and then stuck him in that porta potty. And that E. coli out of the poop set up an infection in him, and it turned to sepsis, and it shut his organs down. It started shutting his organs down, so that's what unlived him. That was a shitty way to die. Right there. That sure was. And they never found the other ones. That would be a shitty way to die. Pissing people off and taking names. About to go let my goat man out and wash my bed linens because they got funk dog smell on them from my dogs going in and out of the house. Get out of there! Go let Patrick Swayze out. The Hills Has Eyes. I don't know if it's the first one or the second one, but that was on there. Everybody, last few days, why ain't you talking to me? Why ain't you been on live? What happened to you? I'm on my period. I don't feel good. I don't feel like dealing with folks. I don't even feel like dealing with me. I'm in a diaper. I found some more disposable underwear up under my sink. I'm going to have to buy some when I get my check along with everything else. But I'm going to try to start posting some videos on here. To see if I can raise up enough money to pay my insurance, my homeowner's insurance, and my phone bill. It's going to be like a challenge. See if I can get enough views on it to pay it. You're not dying, I'm coming. Yeah, I know. I just had 2 bottles at 2 o'clock this morning, so he's not starving to death, but he sounds like it. Be so glad. So my homeowner's is like $150, but my light bill is $505. Patrick, it's my goat. He's my goat man. I have to feed him. $500 for 1 month, yes. I thought I'd had it down. Guess not. I have been staying up more at night. Running lights. Well, I had to start sitting in here in the dark with a damn candle. I can't afford them $500 freaking dollars a month. Get me a little damn kerosene lamp and light it up in there. So everybody can ask me why all my lights are turned out. Cause it costs fucking money, that's why. Because I want to. I'm gonna have to get my candlestick. Think of your age. I don't want to. My old fucking ass, I don't think how old I am. You're of age. I'm the fucking crypt keeper. Stop. I can't have protein. I have high protein and high red cell counts, and I need to be bled out already, and you're trying to unalive me. Everybody can't tolerate protein. Stop telling people it's root beer. I won't make people pissed off today. I ain't got nothing else better to do on a Saturday when I feel like shit. Stop telling them. See how many people want to piss off. They won't report it. They might now, since you put that on there on damn comments. I want a beer now. I want to put Jose Cuervo in some random skinny bitch's navel and get me a lime too, but my intrusive thoughts can't win today. No, I just screw and leave. I don't date. Well, they screw and then they leave because I don't have a car right now. So, I D dash. D and dash. I had to order in. There's an extra fee for that. Oh, they ain't standing, they're crawling when they leave. So it's a one night and a crawl. Do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, I do. He's over here in the shelf. His name is Mr. Clam. Are you married? Yes, to myself. We've been happily together for 35 long fucking years. This bitch done drives me crazy sometimes, but we keep on trucking it. If I'm lucky, I'll never hear from them again. If I'm unlucky, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Not you. It was terrible the first time. We ain't doing it the second time. That's why you had to take them on a test drive. There's a reason why men are single. I'm just saying. And that's probably it. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I don't have time and patience to teach them. The only reason you'd be with a man in my book is to get pregnant. Because I can't really do nothing for you, but woo, piss you off and give you stress and anxiety and PTSD and a headache. Make a mess in your house. Then act like you're the problem when it's them. The only reason I say the baby one is just have a baby. That's the only contribution they can have to a woman, and that only lasts about 4 seconds. And then we had to do the work for the rest of that child's life and ours too. The average lifespan of a person is 80 years, so for whatever age you have that child till you die, you're having to take care of it. Well, that man's running around over here telling his next woman that he's shacked up with that you was the problem the whole entire time, and that he just tried to help you and love you and be a good man to you, and all you done was do him dirty and lie and cheat and steal. When he couldn't find the G-spot if his life depended on it. Well, it don't work out with the second one that he gets with, so he gets him a real ugly one with poor self-esteem that's got their own place to live and a little bit of money coming in and can buy him a truck. And he marries that one because she'll never leave him because she don't feel like she's good enough for anybody, including him. And then she'll try to fight you and think that you're trying to steal her man. Honey, I've had him. That's all you got to say. Honey, I've had him. I don't want him. You're the one with my leftovers. I gift him to you like a little Christmas present from a secret admirer or dirty Santa. Here you go. You just want him back. You're just hung up on him, honey. I could have him if I wanted him. I don't want him. I will tie him up, gag him, put a ribbon on his head, and set him on the front steps of your house for you. There's no return policy. It is a one-way damn street. Bye. Now it's, you buy it, you try it on, see if you like it, and then you return it. That's how I do it. This is like a shirt. I return to sender. I don't like it. I'm gonna return it. It wasn't the right model. Need one a few years younger. Too many miles on it. Hello? I'm alright. Get your ass out of that kitchen. Whatever you're doing in there, look like you's up to something. Ooh. I'm alright. Stop. And my dog, I wasn't yelling. I was using my man voice. It looked like it was up to something, up to no good. I don't feel like cleaning up no damn messes today. That ain't yelling. You don't even know. That's yelling. Get into my belly. I look so scared of me. Look at it. Look at it. It's round. Feeding the fat. It's fun. I'm already pissed about 16 people off this morning just by being on live stream. So, I'm doing good today. Alright, I gotta go make a bottle. Let me go. People telling me to drink a protein shake or something in the morning. Stop drinking damn sodas with all this bad shit in them. Look, I'm going to die at some point in my life. It may be tomorrow, it may be next week, it may be in 60 damn years from now. But I'm going to die. And if I want to drink a dang soda, Coke, at damn 10:30 in the freaking morning, I shall do so. If I want to drink them all damn night and sweet tea until my blood turns into sweet tea, I shall do so. If I want to suck all the juices out of my pickle and throw it in the garbage because I don't want to eat the damn meat or the skin, I shall do that too. No, that's not a goat. That's a chupacabra. It's waiting for me to go in there where it can devour my soul. If I want to tell a grown-ass man that is bothering me this early in the morning with his agenda to fuck off, I shall do that too. And go suck a camel toe. I told somebody, I don't feel like you pestering me with your dumb shit right now. I'm on my period. And his response was, I need a little bit of ketchup on my sausage. And I'm like, well, go to the refrigerator and put you some on it. That ain't my damn problem. I put some on there. I've got a big old knife over here. And do just like that man I spit on your grave. Men are the most disgusting individuals ever. They think everything is an invitation for them to come on you and give you some kind of vulgar bullshit. And girls and women that have uteruses, they have something called a menstruational cycle. Every damn 28 to 35 days normally, unless they've got some kind of hormonal issues and they have irregular periods. It's damn life. It ain't TMI. It is just the way that it fucking is. And it makes us want to just rip somebody's head off and shot in the hole. Especially when they say, oh God, that's so gross. I don't want to hear about it. Well, grow the fuck up. It's life. Until you go through menopause or have a fucking hysterectomy, that's just the way it damn is. If you were born female with a uterus, you menstruate. And you hate it. I I sure don't like to wear a damn diaper for a week. I had to take 14 damn showers a day, so I feel clean and like a human being. You think I like to do this? If I could, I would be a damn boy every month when I had my period, and they could have this shit. See how they'd like it. They'd have to be putting fungus on. Most childish shit in the world. Oh, that's so gross. Like we intentionally do it. No, we don't intentionally do it. We have no fucking choice about it. So, that pisses me off in the fact that if I'm moody or something, you must have PMS or something. You must want to get slapped or something. That must be what you want. Good morning. So, when men act like the D word to me, I say, oh, you must have MS. Not multiple sclerosis. Men syndrome. You must be about to start your period, because you're acting like a little bitch. But good morning. It's awful damn hot outside. Potato. Oh. Tell me why milk right close to my house at Walmart, there's like 15 miles from my house, is $4.87. But if I get it from 45 minutes away from my house at a different Walmart, it is $2.51. Good morning. Tell me why. I'm filling up bottles so I can heat them up. Hope I don't spill this. See, Patrick. Cut it out. It don't make good sense. It's the same store. It is Walmart. It's exact same shit. But yet, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Ugh. Wondered what that was. Thought I threw that shit away. Guess I did. That's banana. I never threw away. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the Walmart closest to me that is 14.7 miles, which is about 20 minutes away. Milk is over $4 a gallon. But if I get it from 45 to an hour away from me, it is $2.50 a gallon. And it's the same fucking Walmart. Why is milk cheaper at one Walmart than it's more expensive at another Walmart that is like 20 to 30 minutes apart? Because I was going to change the Walmarts and get it from the closer Walmart. I couldn't figure out why it was coming from so far away. But when I switched it, it was more expensive. So I switched it back. And my dramatic dog, I gotta let her out too. Act like she died. I'd have never took that dog back. I knowed it screamed like that. I'd been like, nope, you stuck with that damn thing. Hell with that. So she was stolen when she was 5 weeks old. I don't sell my puppies until they're 8 weeks. So she was stolen from me in a real bad time in my life, and they sold her to somebody else when she was about 6 weeks old. And that person kept her for a year, and then she brought her back to me when she had some health issues. Quit. And that's what she does. I had to kennel her at night, and because she gets into things and she's not fully potty trained, so she screams like that. I am late getting her out because I had grocery delivery this morning, so I'm about an hour late on letting her out than I normally am. I am dragging ass too. I just don't feel like me. Actually, I had 2 Walmart delivery orders this morning because I split my food up. So. Tired. Watch out. I had to put my bed up before I let her out because she'll pee on my bed. I don't know if the woman kept her outside or if she put her in the kitchen or where she kept her. She come from a pretty large... Quit! You two. She come from a large breeder. That's who she got sold to. It's like a commercial breeder. So I'm not sure where they kept her. Get down and stop. Get down. Jesus. Can't do nothing with y'all jumping around like toad frogs. You hear me putting that bed up. I want to sit down now. Well, y'all knock me down. I'm going to fall right on top of you and break you all to hell. Shut up! Okay. Damn. You think she's dying. She's not dying. There's nothing wrong with her. She's just very fucking dramatic. And it's getting on my nerves because I don't feel good. That's one dog, by the way. One dog makes that much noise. One. Hold on a minute. Hold on, Patrick. Some days I have patience, some days I don't. It depends on the day and the time. Volume button. What's wrong with it? It's all the way up. Hungry little boy. You're gonna knock that water over. Don't knock that water over. Ah, shit. Well, that's not my problem. My ears echo. Yeah, I'm ready today. Second bottle. Get your ass out of there. Come on, Patrick. Sound like damn buffalo in here. If anybody wants a screaming, aggravating dog, I have one on discounted sale. Today only, 50 cents. Come on. 50 cents. Well, I reckon I am, since she's been here a damn year. Sometimes I rehome them. It depends on their temperament and their behaviors and how they get along with the other dogs. Sometimes they need a one dog environment. What is that? I tell you what, I need somebody to get me some noise canceling earbuds. That's what I want. These critters about deafened my ass, especially that one that, she got that high-pitched fucking voice. Just like, it's anxiety is what it is. I'm gonna give her and the other two dogs a bath. They're dirty looking to me. But SUV, honey, why don't you just drive it over here? Like, you could just do a road trip and bring it to me. I love a vehicle. I'd love to get out of this house. I feel like a prisoner here. I feel like I got an anklet on and I have to call probation before I can leave the house. Oh, it'd be awesome to have something to ride my ass around in. It's been so long. Well, look how far Alabama is. Damn it, them puzzle pieces. Look up how far Alabama is. I don't know where VA is. I don't know. Virginia? Is it Virginia? I suck at abbreviations. Yeah, Virginia. Well, I can't look it up because I'm on my phone. What does SW stand for? I don't do. I had that stuff all messed up. Lord, you put it on here. You should have DM'd it to me. Everybody and their mom will be wanting it. I need it. I want to go see my babies. I want to go court. I want to get my kids back. I could haul a lot of stuff. Cages and pens and fix the place outside from the dogs and start ripping this stuff apart in here in the house and fix all this crap. And I wouldn't make it nasty. I ain't gonna haul hay in it. That ain't something I ain't gonna do, but like panels and stuff, I could lay the seats down and haul them from Tractor Supply over here and put them up with help because I can't do it myself. I'd be flattened like a flitter. I'd get one of them Tractor Supply boys to put it in, the back, and then I'd just shut the door and bring him home with me where he could put it up for me, and I'd take him back. I had to wash his feet off. He's nasty. 11 to 13 hours. Look, Lord, we got to figure out how to get that thing for me, over here to me. We just got to. I was just thinking about it. I was like, Lord, please send me a car. I need one so bad. And I've tried every way to get one, and I just don't have enough money. Honey, I can't rent no damn. You listen what you're saying. They charge by the miles. I don't have that kind of money. Especially since I'm going to have to pay a high electric bill this month. It's going to be a third of my check. How can you have a car shipped to an airport? No, I'm not near any airport, but again, if I had that kind of money, I'd just buy one. Get out of that road! That was a necessary holler. One of my fur babies was in the dang road. So I'm not near any airports. They're a few hours away from my house. That man that come over here and got that puppy and took it to Mexico drove 6 hours from the airport over here. So, no. Yeah, I hope it is, too. Every vehicle I've ever had that was worth a shit, some kind person gave them to me. And I took care of them and drove them for years until they just fell apart because they're so damn old. Yeah. I can't. And also listen to what you just said. I could rent a U-Haul and drive 12 hours and drive it back. So you can't drive straight 12 hours there and 12 hours home. You're going to have to stop somewhere and sleep for a few hours. That's a 24-hour trip. I have animals. I have baby goat. I have to be fed every 4 to 6 hours. I have other animals that have to be let in and out to the toilet, and that's just not feasible. Plus, I don't even know within 100 miles from my house where U-Hauls are rented, and they charge by the miles. You estimate your miles, and you have to do a deposit, and it would be $300 or $400. I just don't have that kind of money. We can find a hauler. We can get it here. Yep, we can find somebody to bring it to me that's honest. That's another thing. You gotta find an honest fucking person. Excuse my French, but you do. I wish it was true. Or maybe, I don't know. I get so excited about stuff like that. Gonna get me a vehicle. I have struggled so long. I was talking to somebody that's in worse shape than I am, and I'm appreciative of having a roof over my head, but I have been homeless most of my life. I've couch surfed for a little while, but everybody just got fed up with me after a while, and they were so like crude and rude to me, and I was trying so hard, but I mean, without money coming in, you know. Oh, I love hummingbirds. I'm watching a hummingbird right now. Sorry, it got my train of thought off. But they were so rude to me, and one of them assaulted me. And yes, I had that lady put in jail. I lost part of my hair, and it gave me post-traumatic stress disorder, and I had a miscarriage. So, yes, I've been homeless. I've slept in my car. I've slept at a park. I've slept at people's houses that I didn't even hardly know. I've had to stay with family for a while, it was actually my home, but I wasn't really welcome there, and it got so just like toxic and abusive that I had no choice but just to leave. And I've tried for so many years just to get my own home. And when I got it, and I thought it'd be real nice, and it's just a dump. And it's just so disappointing to work so freaking hard for so many damn years and then get a dump. And I've always wanted a nice vehicle, and I got a little bitty settlement off of the wreck that I had in 2019. And I bought a truck, the one that my ex wanted me to buy, and it was just a piece of shit. And it just broke my heart. And then he ran it out of oil and water and blowed the rings in it, and it had to be scrapped. It wasn't no good. It was just junk. And I'm trying. I've called every car lot, and they're like, you don't make enough money. If you had a co-signer, we would sell one to you. Yeah, but see, you want somebody to commit to help me pay my payment or to be financially responsible for me. And nobody's going to do that. Nobody. And then I'm like, well, maybe somebody will have some kind of old junk vehicle. Not junk vehicle, but an old decent running vehicle that they just got something new. And they'll let me have it, because that's happened twice in the past. Maybe it'll happen a third time. It just seems like that ain't going to happen. And then I'm like, well, how am I going to fix my house? Because it's not safe. The electrical is very unsafe in there. Get over here! Go in bushes! And, yeah. So, buying a used car, if you get approved for it, the payments are going to be about $500 to $600. You have to have good credit, and you have to have a and then you got to have full coverage insurance. And full coverage is about $300 a month on top of that. So you're looking at about $800-900 like a house payment to buy a car. And that's just not feasible on $900 a month paying my utilities and buying food and all that. It's just not going to happen. And when somebody tells me that I could do it if I really wanted to, I'm like, with what? What am I going to do it with? My imagination, am I going to imagine me a Flintstone vehicle out here and just pedal it with my damn feet? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Come on, dogs. I'm going to put y'all back in the house because y'all trying to get in the road. Am I going to draw it and make it come to life with my witch magic? I mean, I've seen other people that have mortgage payment or a rent, and they pay their lights and their water, and they pay for a car. Well, they probably get full Social Security and get like $1,700 a month too. And I don't qualify to draw full Social Security, and mine's SSI a little bit and Social Security benefits. Go, come on, go, come on, go, go, come on, go, go, come on, goaty man, come on, go. Get your butt in here now. It's hot out here. Come on. Go. 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 Now. So, I tried to buy... Hush! Now! I've tried to buy cars in the past. And I paid on for about 6 or 7 months. And quit! Don't eat bags. And then something would happen, and I'd have to. No, it's quit. Why do you want to eat bags? No. You little turd. You know, I just wish things would start coming together a little bit for me and get a little bit easier, because it has been such a dark. Quit eating that. Quit eating that bag. Little turd. It's just been such a dark place I've been in, and when I thought everything was going to get better and I was going to move over here, and that little car that I found real cheap in somebody's yard was going to be me a good car, everything just started unraveling like a rope that you didn't burn the ends on it. Just started unraveling. And the more I try to fix it, it seems like the more it unravels. And it's so easy to just sit around and feel sorry for yourself and say, I just give up, I can't do this shit, it ain't never gonna get no better. Good morning. And quit eating! Why do we eat? Quit! Why are we eating plastic stuff? Stop! Ghost got some kind of weird damn fascination with plastic. No. These damn garbage bags. Weirdo. Quit! Quit! You don't want grass or leaves, but you want to chew on everything else. Quit! I can't leave them out too long. I'm about to get off here, but anyway, I wish there was some way for that, just somebody to drive it over here for me. There's no way I can go get it, because I can't leave them by themselves for a day or two. I wouldn't. Anybody that's got animals that are not set up in a self-sufficient place where you can just go off, or you got somebody to take care of them for you, you can't just leave your animals for a day or two at a time and pray that they're all right when you get back. I'm so damn sleepy. Look at my eyeballs. Woo! I would be asleep right now, but Be nice. Be nice if it would just come together. And everybody like, you could just do this. I thought it was way feasible to do a lot of stuff, but it'd be nice. I don't see it happening anytime soon. Nothing wonderful. Only good things happen in fairy tales and movies, and this ain't no damn movie. It's real freaking life, and it's just another day. Life ain't nothing but hardship, struggle, and disappointment, seems like. You're lucky enough to be born into a family that's not dysfunctional and got a couple of narcissists in there and other mental issues and without abuse, and you don't know all the cruelties of the world because you growed up in a sheltered environment. Kudos to your ass. And you've had everything done handed to you. I know a couple that's like that. And you've never had to work for anything or struggle or worry about it. All for you. And I do know a few like that. And they never appreciated anything they ever got. They would run it into the ground within 2 days. Every vehicle they ever had, somebody else bought for them. Must be damn nice. But not me. Every home they ever lived in, somebody else bought for them and furnished for them, and they completely damn destroyed it and left it when they was done. And moved on to another one that somebody else bought and gave to them. Must be fucking nice, too. I've had to pay rent. I've got evicted. I've been homeless. I've lived in my car. I've lived in a damn tent somewhere. I've lived in a camper that wasn't fit to fucking live in. I've lived on a lot of damn couches. I've slept on one for many years. I went without a place to take a bath. I went without hot food, having to eat stuff out of a can. I know what it's like. And the ones that get everything handed to them, or they've never had to struggle a day in their life, and their biggest hardship is somebody said something rude to them and hurt their feelings once. They don't even understand what the world's like, and they live in this little illusion of they're good and evil. And there ain't no gray areas, and there are plenty of gray areas. There are plenty of bad stuff. People are the problem. People hurt other people. Their words, actions, 110%. Hey. People put other people that try to help them or try to be a good person into bad situations and use those people and make them have really bad PTSD and trust issues to the point that they're not a good person anymore. And then they just say, well, they're crazy. Or they're lazy, they're begging, they ain't trying. And that's just the way the world is. That if you're kind to somebody, somebody will suck you dry and spit you back out. And I have done so many kind things for so many people over the years when I didn't really even have it myself. And I can honestly say that I have treated everybody the way I want to be treated. But at a certain point, I just had to cut them out of my life because they was just using me and hurting me, and I never mattered. But yes, I've had 2 cars go to me, a van that I loved more than anything, and I wish I still had it, my little Chevrolet Venture and my Oldsmobile Delta 88 that I miss, that rusted apart and fell apart, that I drove for many years. It had a blowed head gasket and fixed it. And those just old vehicles. Oldsmobile didn't have no AC in it, and it's so hot during the summer. But I was grateful to have it. And my van, it's the first vehicle I've ever had air in. It didn't have no lights or nothing when I got it. People have been taught to feel prejudiced against other people due to their race, gender, or just how that person is. And it has been taught into us. Or now their what is it called? Political beliefs. Hey. Which is just mind blowing. And it just breaks my heart. It just really does, because it shouldn't be like that. Hate is not born, it is taught. You teach your kids to be a certain way against certain people. And I heard the most heartbreaking thing that I have ever heard. 20-year-old girl, she had 2 kids. And she says these are do's and don'ts in my household. She was going through them. And then she got to one. She said, I have a boy and a girl. And if my daughter is painting her nails and my son asks for his nails to be painted, I'm going to tell him no, he's not allowed to do that because he's a boy. I think that's wrong. I think, for one, it doesn't make him any less of a boy to want his nails painted. It does not make him gay to want his nails painted. It is a homophobic individual that projects that onto an innocent child. It has nothing to do with how they see their gender, to want their nails painted or to play with baby dolls. It's just fingernail polish, it'll come off. And they're just wanting it done because their sister's doing it. And they're just a child. So when you're over there telling your kid that it can't do something because it's a boy, you're going to teach them that girls and boys are in a different zone, in a different level, and that they should be prejudiced against everything that is for a female and be mad about it. You're going to teach, that child's going to grow up with an emotional problem and anger issues towards women because you're telling him that he's not allowed to do things because it's their gender, and he's going to have gender hatred towards those. I honestly believe that. When you're sitting there and you're making a little boy feel a certain way and telling him he cannot do something because it's for a girl, you're going to make him not like women and what they do, and think that they're being sissies and stuff like that. In my opinion, he's a child. Let him be a child. When he gets grown, he won't want to paint his nails no more. My son painted his fingernails with his sisters. I allowed it because he's a child. When he got older and his aunt got custody of him. They called him the F word. You know what the F word is. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get flagged on here. But you know what I'm talking about. It's another word for gay, but it's a very offensive word. It starts with an F because he wanted to play with baby dolls with his sisters and dress up and paint his fingernails, and he'd always been able to do it. He had 2 sisters and a mom, and his dad was off with some hussy. And that had nothing to do with it, but he had 3 females in the household with him. And they called him the F word over and over again, and gay. And he was in tears. And he was 6 years old. And they thought that was an appropriate way to teach him not to like girl stuff, because that meant he was gay. And I had no right to say anything because I didn't have any rights to my kids. That's exactly what she told me. That's not true. I do have rights to my kids. I just don't have full custody of them anymore. Now my son acts out sexually and has behavioral issues. You see, that is my example of kids should be kids, and if kids want to paint their fingernails and play with baby dolls, whether they're male or female, they should be allowed to, because studies show that it makes them a better parent and they have better emotional control as they age and get to an adult. And I believe studies over homophobes. And if he likes boys, he likes boys. You love who you damn love. And I will support him 110% if he turns out to be like that. It don't make him no way, shape, or form. And nobody should be calling him names, especially at 6 years of age. Period. It don't make him any less than a person, and it don't make my daughters any less than what they are if they choose to be with women. Same way. I don't judge them. I wouldn't. They're my kids. I love them. And whoever they're with, as long as they treat them decent, I don't have no problem with it. And won't never. Unconditional love. And anybody that would cut their kids out of their life because they turn out to be a gay person, there's something really wrong with you, and you have some kind of mental issues that you need to sort out, because that is all about you and nothing to do with them. And you should be ashamed of yourself 110%. But it does not make children gay for little girls to do little boy stuff and little boys to do little girl stuff, because there is no such a fucking thing. They're children. And I said what I said, they're children, and they'll always be children. They're innocent. They're born innocent. And we make them into something that they're not intended to be, filling their head full of agendas and hate and prejudice. You are who you are, and no matter how much criticism and document and whatever, and document mention or whatever it's called, that we do to you while you're growing up, and how much brainwashing, you're still going to be that person. Nobody could change that. And the more you fight who you are, the worse your life is going to be, and the more miserable you're going to be. For people that don't even love you enough to let you be yourself. check on the dog, it'd still be screaming. If you had a lavender marriage, how was that? How was that having a lavender marriage? Because so many people had to have lavender marriages, and it may come to that again, because of society and people being prejudiced against people. Well, I was married to a man, and I don't even like men. And everybody's like, you need a boyfriend, you need this, you need that. I've never liked men, but my family was like 110%, you have to be like this, you have to be like that. I've never liked men. Men have done nothing but hurt me. I've never really liked them. I've never really dated a woman, but I have once or twice, and I'm not saying I'm gay. I'm saying that I just really don't have any kind of attraction whatsoever to human beings or anything. I would just, rather just be a person and be me. And it may be all the trauma I've been through, but I really just don't. It's also called something. It's called asexual, where you don't have a physical, attraction to people. Sometimes I get, an emotional connection to somebody, but I really don't. I like being around good people. I do. I like being friends with people. But all the other stuff, I can take it or leave it. It's no big deal. It used to be fun and exciting, I guess, when I was younger, and now that I've got 35, it just, I don't know, just ain't really all the physical stuff and being with somebody ain't all it's cracked up to be to me. But, my last person that I lived with put me through the ringer. Traumatized me in new ways that you could not even fathom. I mean, he unalived my child, and I had to go through that alone and recover from that. What the hell are you doing back there? That is a goat. Would you like to go out? Go. Come on. Go. Go. Gotta go. And people don't understand that about trauma. But maybe one day, I'll connect with somebody. But it's really hard for me now. And I get very overwhelmed and overstimulated being around people. I wasn't like that before him. So I pretty much assume it was a new trauma. It's something about somebody that says that they love you and they'll always be there for you. And then they toss you out like garbage and steal your 2-year-old child out of your arms and have the power turned off and at 110 degrees outside and bust your vehicle up and unalive your unborn child, and you have to hold it in your arms after you have it. It just fucks you up real good. Something about that. You never get over it. Can't sleep. Everybody worried about you. Well, there ain't no sense in worrying. I went through the worst of it by myself. I picked myself up off the floor. Nobody else done it. Tried real hard. I don't know how many tears I cried. I don't cry no more. I used to. I cried for months, probably, or longer after my baby died. Can't get pregnant now. Robbed me of something else, my fertility, along with my child. I haven't seen my little girl in a year. I got sick for a while and couldn't go, and then when I tried to go back, they won't talk to me. And it's not like it's close by. It's hours away from my house. So I had to get somebody lined up to go take me, and had to listen to their shit about me not having a vehicle. And they don't see why I ain't got a car. I could just go out and buy me one. It's so fucking easy. For no money to go out and buy something. Ain't it just lovely? Now, Travis, I seen you come on here. We're tied as thieves. But my trauma runs deep. And I am cray-crazy. You never know one day from the next what person you're going to get. On here, or in my day-to-day life, I could be the sweet, funny person that tells jokes, or I could be in my feelings. We don't never know. But I think he left us. But my rant was about, before I got into my trauma, my rant was about, don't traumatize your kids by putting some kind of bullshit in their brain that if they paint their fingernails and play with baby dolls and play dress up with their sisters or other little kids, that they're going to end up being gay. Because that's not what makes you gay. What makes you gay is that you're attracted to the same gender, that you love the same gender. And I understand why, after being with men, why there's so many lesbians. Read your Bible, teach your Bible. Good for you. Everybody don't teach all of it. Not just the parts that you wanna teach, and not the parts that they say were written by somebody besides Jesus either. Because the parts that say stuff about same-gender relationships, they say were plagiarized by somebody besides Peter. Peter is the one that wrote down everything that Jesus said, and they said that was plagiarized and that wasn't written by Peter because Peter's handwriting wasn't the same as the writings in that. So that was just kind of an add-in from some white old man. Yeah. So, make sure that you teach all the Jesus and Peter scriptures. Don't be eating pork either. I'm not going to drill that in my head. I'm not going to force religion on my children either, because that's not right. You can take them to church if you want to. If that's something they like to do, you can support them in that. But they have the right to choose if they want to be religious or not. And I'm not going to force religion on my children because it was forced on me. You cannot eat my goat. You can come give him a bath. But I am about to get off here because I got to go pee and change my diaper and put him back up and wipe him off and let my dogs out and give them a bath. But stop forcing your kids to be a certain way. And then when they grow up and they're a person, you cut them out of your life because they're not the person that you wanted them to be when you raised them. But that ain't how that works. You have to raise them and teach them right from wrong and be kind to people and to love themselves. And that's all you should teach them. And you shouldn't force religion or anything else upon them. You should not force them to be a certain way and tell them that they have to be with a woman if they're a man, or if they're a woman that they have to be with a man. That is not being a parent. That is expecting something out of your child that they may not be able to offer, and telling them I've had people to tell me, if my kid turned up gay, that's how they say it. I would never speak to them again. They wouldn't be welcome at my house. Well, you're a shitty person. That's why you're just going to die alone. Is what I told them. That's your child. No matter what they do, at the end of the day, you birthed them. And you still have to love them in some kind of capacity. Quit eating plastic bags, you little turd. So I gotta go put this turd up and let my other dogs out and wash them and wash my own ass and all the things that I have to do every day. And I'm hot and sweating, and stop eating freaking plastic bags, Patrick. I've learned from idiots and ignorant people raising somebody. Woo! Me. Stop! So I know what not to do because it was done to me. And y'all have a good day. Quit chewing on shit, you little booger. Before I have some kind of spastic fit, I have to put Patrick back up. They make their own. No. The only thing that they shouldn't. Stop. The only thing that they shouldn't do is break the law. Anything else, relationships or whatever, whoever they want to be with, that's them. If they want to be with somebody, if they love them and they treat them decent, that's all that I ask for. Nobody said anything but denying God. I said, I'm not going to force religion upon my children to make them straight. Because that's ignorance and homophobic. And I'm not doing that. Again, stop projecting. You're a person. You're allowed to love who you love. And you're allowed to live your own life. Love, nurture your children, and grow them. Just make them happy. That way they don't have substance abuse problems later on and mental problems and PTSD from their childhood. But I have lovely little bumps everywhere. That's nice. Teach them to respect themselves and everybody else, and teach them what a healthy relationship is. Hitting? No. Arguments? Acceptable. It is not acceptable for you to use slurs and cuss words to somebody else in a small argument. And that is not the way things are done. Don't put your hands on nobody. If you feel like the only way to resolve it is to put your hands on them, or you're saying slurs or hurtful things to them, it is time to walk away. If they can't treat you with respect and they don't treat you decently and come home every night and help you and communicate with you, you do not need them. People are people. And whoever you choose to love, I hope they love you back. And I hope you're really happy with them. I'd probably just always be the crazy ass old dog lady with a goat that drinks water. I never seen him drink water before. But I'm covered in skeeter bites, and I'm going to go put him up and go to the little girls' room since I'm the only one here, and use the toilet. So peace out. Just apologize to your man and tell him he's always right. That's what you need to do to your wife or the woman in a relationship. You need to apologize to her and tell her that she's always right, and if you do everything her way, that nothing would ever happen bad, but you don't listen to her because you think you're right and you're stubborn. And that's why you get yourself into them predicament situations. And y'all all have a good day, and I might come back on later. Ta-ta for now.